This movie tells a story about a troubled security guard who begins working at Freddy's Pizza. During his first night on the job, he realizes that the night shift won't be so easy to get through. Pretty soon, he will unveil what actually happened at Freddy's. First of all, this movie is really disappointing. It's taken from a video game with certain basic premise and not much in terms of the narrative. This is where the movie makes a really big mistake. It tries to create a plot and story that's so uninteresting. The script really suffers as it's shallow, unfunny, stilted, lazy, and unfocused. The potential to make this movie as engaging and compelling as its video game source is missed by a lackluster plot. There's a lot of story and exposition as we spend most of our time with Mike, our main character. The plot takes too long to get to the meat of the story, which are the killer animatronics. The heart and soul of what makes the video game franchise successful is missing from much of the film. The movie seems to have forgotten its core gimmick in favor of Mike's trauma and his relationship with a local cop. We do get to see the terrifying robots in action, but their presence throughout the film is minimal. The animatronic bear is more of a footnote in this story than a substantial part of the plot. They eventually come to life to scare and kill some people. Unfortunately, mostly are done off-screen or in silhouette. The ghost kids who show up in Mike's dreams are even creepier than the animatronics, which do not register much as characters or as menaces. Until the animatronics appear, there's a lot of clunky exposition, dream sequences, and flashbacks. Some things are over-explained, while others are unexplained. The script is flat with poor dialogue that makes it clear that the movie is more concerned about where to insert the jump scares than it's creating a film that is even moderately compelling. The narrative predictability is teed up over and over again throughout the movie's seemingly endless runtime. The script is so busy trying to justify some sort of supernatural logic to the robots that the scares and the inherent humor of their existence become afterthoughts. None of the comedic beats land, and the only laughs that the film generates are bad laughs from the sappy dialogue. Since this movie is being focused more on Mike's conflict, it impacts the pacing so much so that it's really hard to stay awake through some scenes. Overall, this movie is a total disappointment. We do not recommend this movie at all.